got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I'm gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been through
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo.
He's tried one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a key interception. Darren Fletcher. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Soboslai. And here's Haaland. Haaland gets flagged offside. Bernardo Silva tries to play it through. Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the finish! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's a pretty loose pass. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Martinelli. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland receives it in a good position. Takes a shot! They've scored! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
McAllister. Great vision. Chance, surely! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It's Rooney! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Darren Fletcher actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, played through for the wide man. So Rooney! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Soboslai. Soboslai tries across. Foden. Now that looks a decent... And he shoots! That's really well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he get on the end of this? That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Soboslai. And that could set him on his way. Ah, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Rice. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Soboslai really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs...
There's the shot! He scores! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, that's fabulous. And they're quick to get it back. That's a throw. And it's been given away. Szoboszlai. Fletcher has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! He's done very well to get to that.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. He's there to head it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
3 minutes added time.
Threads one in. Rooney is wide and looking to get onto this. Foden. And that is a little undercooked. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Now it's Bernardo Silva, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Cleared without complication. And it's Rice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bernardo Silva. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Szoboszlai. Short changes him with that pass. That is a great pick out. Oh, this is a great position. Fletcher can get it clear. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that touch.
Torres! It's bounced back off the post. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. And the shot! Yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Chance! And it's come back out to him. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Aimed beyond the defence. Fletcher. Well, what about it? It's turned into... Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Back into the middle. Bernardo Silva. That has been cut short. Now it's Martinelli. Knocks it into space. Now it's Torres. Plays the ball back. Now it's Martinelli. He's through here. He's found a way through. Oh, can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Number 41.
And this is Torres. He has found the way through. Rooney is onto this.
Phil Foden. Number
Rodri
16.
gets it clear.
Rodri.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears. Chance for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
13, McAllister. Coming on the field is number 7, Thomas Rashitsky.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. So what can they make of this? He's in a great position here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Foden receives it in a wide position. And he's gone long.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dunk is the team's great visionary.
3 minutes added time.
Ferdinand just eases him off the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Tries a shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Well, here's the man they call the little Mozart, Thomas Rosicky.
Yeah, he's not going to give you box-to-box running for 90 minutes, Peter, but he's the kind of player who only needs one moment to play someone in or break the lines himself.
You just have to hear some of the things his long-time boss has said about him over the last decade or so. A special talent, technically top class, remarkable touch, top-class vision. Oh, that's music to his ears, I'm sure.
Well, high praise indeed from Le Professeur.
the most accurate pass. McAllister. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, that is asking. Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
The goal scorer for Manchester
There was no
United.
getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Dunk calmly anticipates.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shifted upfield. Rosicki. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He can run onto that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zubimendi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 18 minutes is
That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Doku. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Threads one in, and he's found a way, tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rooney. That'll be a throw. Darren Fletcher. He's away. Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Fletcher! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Fletcher is there, and he can pick it up. Tries to pass it through. McAllister just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Back into the middle. And he's there to retrieve it. Doku picks it up out wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bernardo Silva. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Adams. Rooney is in a really good position out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. Mohamed Salah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ball is over the line. Doku. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Mohamed Salah. And he's picked out the run. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No way through. Now it's Doku. And the shot's on here. Mohamed Salah. It is a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Aims beyond the defence. McAllister. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, super ball. It's Rosetsky! This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, well played, well played. And that has been clubbed away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bernardo Silva. Now it's McAllister. And this is Torres. That is ended up in no man's land. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
We come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
And that's the second half started. And it's Salah. No, it's come to nothing. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. Doku might just make this. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? Darren Fletcher. Now it's Torres. Just eases him off the ball. Zubimendi. Now that looks a decent ball. Rooney! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. Dunk is the team's great visionary. He's had it taken off him.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He rises! It's hit the crossbar! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out wide. Now this could be a chance. And he decides to cross it. And this is Bernardo. And the shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Doku. He's through here. Oh, that was vital. There's the shot! Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's shifting through the gears here. And Bernardo Silva! That's a half-decent try.
Bernardo Silva usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Brzezinski. Good take, and is he in?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Brzezinski. He's having a shot! Rice. Bernardo Silva being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. Soboslai gets rid without sophistication. Steep. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rooney. Played towards the other side. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
हेलो हेमंत व्हाट्सअप हाँ ब्रो मैं इसी पे ही खेलता हूँ
We have got changes here
No,
from
bro,
both
no,
sides, in
bro.
fact.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And the pass is intercepted. Foden.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now there's a fine ball.
There will be 3
Chance for a
minutes
shot!
of time.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And the number on the board is 3. No, he's not getting any further than that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Picked out brilliantly. Chooses to go back. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect
We are glad to
outcome,
inform you that
a
today's
test
match
passed
day
with
programs are
flying
available
colours.
from stands located by
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays it.
Shoots! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And here's Torres. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. Hazard receives it in a wide position. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Cole. Adams. It'll be a throw-in. Cole.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Looking for the run. Rooney providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Number 24.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for options for movement. He's Cole!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Soboslai is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Fletcher. Vieira. Petit. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. McAllister. Hazard. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. Oh, it's Petit. Petit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He's tried one! Fantastic from Lampard! About as smooth as it gets. Manchester United are back on level terms. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And now he has two. Great chance! McAllister. Now he's off and running. He's having a hit! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rice could try cutting inside here. Chance to deliver. Oh, well played. Petit.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Rooney. Petit. Cole. Aims beyond the defence. Hazard picks it up out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, no, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Foot in. McAllister. Oh, that's a key interception. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Rooney. And the through ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Azar. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead. Has a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Manchester United would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
And a chance! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Rice. Shifted it to the flank. Petit. Cole. Looking to play him in. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now there's a... And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And it's Lampard.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Tries to thread one through. That ball looks a good one. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Just about up to the hour now. And he was quick to react. Robertson. Oh, super find. Torres looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Cole! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their third corner. He can get that clear. Rice. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! Now, who's in for the pieces? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9, Fernando Torres. Number 10,
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is Bernardo Silva.
Manuel
Great
Petit.
vision.
Coming on the field,
Manchester
Number
United
15.
still have the cards to affect this game.
number 18, Luis
And he's
Diaz.
on his way.
Number
This might spell
29,
danger.
Kai Havertz. Number 20,
Brzezinski,
Palmer.
nicely
Number
weighted ball.
22,
Oh, perfectly
De Bruyne.
measured that.
Substitution.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Parlour. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, can they get him away? Adams deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good read, needed to be. He's Rosicki! Yes, it's in! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Rosicki at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go...
And the shot! There's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
All square
added
again
minutes has been
into the
indicated.
dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which...
Oh, give it away. And there's green grass ahead of him. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In by Rooney.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now it's Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, perfectly measured that. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Just a quick announcement.
So
it is
a
now
brief
time
breather,
for a
and
special
then
lottery.
extra time.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Armor Gaming. Hi bro, we were playing before. This is my channel. I won 5-1. Okay. Welcome to my stream, bro. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. ये जो रिवॉर्ड दे रहा है ना, सबको क्या वही 10 20 या 50 मिला, या फिर 100 भी मिला किसी को? मेरे को एक भी नहीं मिला। We were playing in division, you can see the history. Actually, I don't remember. Maybe. It's okay. No problem, bro. हार जीत तो चलता रहेगा, हाँ। यार चैट में अगर किसी को ये पता है तो मेरे को थोड़ा हेल्प कर सकते हो। ये जो पैक है ना, इसमें ये वाला, ये जो सब नेशनल लेजेंड्स है, एक या मतलब एक बारी में एक ही प्लेयर को ले सकता हूँ 900 देके, 900 कॉइन खर्च करके, या फिर मतलब हर प्लेयर 900 करके, ऐसा कुछ। अगर किसी को पता है तो मे बी यू कैन हेल्प मी। और इसमें से कौन सा बेस्ट है? मैं देखा ये वाला बेस्ट है। कहाँ पे गया, कहाँ पे गया? ये वाला बेस्ट है, LWF। फिर पता नहीं, मगर लेना है तो यही लेना है। सुनील छेत्री, गोल पोचर, इंडिया's फुटबॉल कैप्टन। उफ।
Harboring ambitions to go a long way, comes smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including...
Decent chance! And that's a good-looking ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. McTominay. That's Maldini. Thuram. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Gaetano. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Baresi pokes it out wide. Threads one in. And this is Ibrahim. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. Rafael Leao with the cross. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the ball is out of play. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Played out to the right. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's forced to go back. Spread it left. Rafael Leao. They're urging him to shoot. And the finish! That's another chance!
Hello bro, what's
It's
up?
in! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Folorunsho. Gets into some space. Hangs one in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Rafael Leao. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nedved gets into a good position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gaetano. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Folorunsho. He's not got that quite right. That has been slung wide. Folorunsho. And it's made its way to him. Big header! Against the crossbar. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Half-time getting close now. There will be a throw-in. Thuram. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ball's gone out of play.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask. Leading 1-0 at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Gaetano. Folorunsho, played out wide. Bastoni. And it's Thuram. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic. Mina gets good distance on it. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Nedved.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
McTominay. Still just a single goal between the sides. Played out towards the right wing. Folorunsho. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, they could break here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He's in plenty of space here. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Folorunsho. Maldini makes the interception. Nedved chasing after it. Rafael Leao knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Deftly out wide. Gaetano. Out to the right. And it's Folorunsho. Quality ball. Well, played right into his path. Now there's a fine ball. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gives it back. Folorunsho. He's in space and looking for options. Delivers with whip. Mignon claims it, safe hands.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
One 0 as we head towards the end. Played out to the left flank.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Gaetano. Oh, good read. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Nedved. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rui Costa! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Mbappe. No mistake. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. Bellingham goes looking wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Thuram. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He is through here. Real chance! Baresi tries to clear. Rui Costa. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic. Hullet. And Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Son Heung-min. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Neymar. And it's Rui Costa. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Elects to cross. Pull it. Good effort from distance. It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Szoboszlai. Out towards the flank. Messi could try cutting inside here. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Turan. And he was quick to react. And it's Soboslai. Messi. Pass is coming off in...
There's the shot! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
He's having a shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice! Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
Chance! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And that pass just didn't quite work. He won't be happy with that one.
Ibrahimovic!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. It's not an especially good pass, that. Maldini. Engages and forces him off the ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rui Costa, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's been shifted off it. Beckenbauer aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that is asking. It's Neymar! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good spread. And it's Son Heung-min. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Look at this, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has been slung wide. Knocks it into space. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rui Costa. Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Baresi gets rid without sophistication. Messi. Messi will not... Big chance! Cleared without hesitation. Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Stood up well to him there. And he's intervened well there. Thuram. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Osimhen. Szoboszlai has created one goal already. Well, that pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Son Heung-min. Neymar. That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Szoboszlai. Bernardo Silva. And this is Bernardo Silva. Shifted it to the flank. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Robertson. That is ended up in no man's land. Maldini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Haaland! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer. Spread it left. Ferdinand cuts it out. Neymar. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham has got himself a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Beckenbauer. Osimhen. Good chance here.
3 minutes added time.
Bernardo Silva. Szoboszlai. Bernardo Silva. And that has been cut short. It's a threatening... It's Neymar! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Neymar, voted man of the match
Please turn
and
your
deservedly.
यस ब्रो, जी ब्रो, जी। अच्छा गेम था। एम्बापे का पैक कब आएगा? देखते हैं कब आएगा।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formation.
Shapes to shoot! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into the...
And a chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Puskás demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking to go deep. And he's there to get it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Pull it. Shot could be on. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Kimmich getting this one clear. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Rooney! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Isak. Puskás threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Puskás. It's Roberto Carlos! Bellingham. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rui Costa has created one goal already. And here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Another save.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Plays a sharp little ball here. Isak is in a really good position out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Isak. Puskás. Beckenbauer. Neymar tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. He's had it taken off him. Lovely feet. He's in a good position. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. Played into the middle. Szoboszlai.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Rooney. No, again there's no way through. Spread out to the left. Kimmich. And it's Bellingham. Look at the space here. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Bellingham.
He'd be disappointed with that.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder
Reflections
today
on
to
the first
please take
half?
all lit-up
Okay, they
bins
got hit
located
with
by
that
the
one sucker
entrance
punch,
gate.
but
Thank
I
you
don't think
very
there was
for
much
your
wrong with their
cooperation.
overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. No, that's been intercepted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
They're Back in possession and ready to go again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Van de Ven. And it's Soboslai. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's got his range wrong there. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. And he's lost big chance! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Isak! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Isak. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 21, Mbappe. Number
Great defending,
17,
strong and determined.
Reinders. Substitution in progress.
Pull it, charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now the gets his head on it! Oh, taken with style! And they're back in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rooney.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Maldini with the clearance. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Decent chance! Against the crossbar! And he's straight offside.
Substitution
So,
on
time
the
for
field.
changes on
Number
both sides,
10,
actually.
Messi. Number 37, Van de Ven. Coming on the field, number 18.
And here's Lewandowski.
Number 6,
Cruyff.
Marquinhos.
Over to the left.
Substitutions taking
Now it's
place.
Roberto Carlos. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Reinders. And here's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. It's Rooney! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's an excellent interception. He can get that clear.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
I think we're just about done here. That is good alertness.
This usually is the
Added
time
minute
teams
has been
go into
indicated.
conservation mode.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Beckenbauer. And this is Rooney. Now it's Szoboszlai. That's very neat. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution.
Cruyff is there to clear. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And now, please turn towards the screen.
What are your thoughts
for
on
a
today's
special
game then, Jim?
presentation
Well, I think
featuring
what
our
was
guest
key,
performance
Peter,
today.
in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man once upon a time.
Yeah, certainly wasn't the noughties. So many games where his magic just shone.
And of course there was that really famous game in November of 2005.
I know the one you mean. One of the most dominant performances by an away side in Madrid. He was absolutely instrumental in securing that 3-0 win.
And what a couple of goals he's... It's roll! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Jordan Henderson. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's picked out the run. It's Roberto Carlos. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Spread out to the left. Serginho's chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Batistuta. Maldini. Shifted it to the flank. Played in deep. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Played down the flank. And this is Roberto. He's had a shot! It's there! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's heaved it away. Hullet. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great pressure, plenty of it. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Boca Juniors trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He has found the way through. And it's Henderson. And he welcomes it in. And they're back on the ball again. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Rui Costa. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Raul. And it's Serginho. Thuram makes the interception. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Henderson clears.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking tidy in possession here. And he's well positioned. Bullet!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So off we go once more. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's found a way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And they win it back again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Beckham. Beckenbauer. And it's Cannavaro.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's found a way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Boca Juniors can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Henderson cuts out the pass. And the shot! And that certainly packed a punch.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Couldn't squeeze it through. Baresi. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Henderson. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply Doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rui Costa. Roberto Carlos takes the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And here's Raul. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Rui Costa. Beckenbauer. Maldini. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's onside. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh no, this does not look good. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Jordan Henderson. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Batistuta. Jordan Henderson. That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 21. Número 20. Número 7. Número 4.
Cruyff was in no mood for any of that.
Entran número 19.
And it's Hullet.
Número 10.
And he cuts out the supply.
Número 11. Número 23. Se va a realizar
Now it's
un cambio.
Osimhen. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Osimhen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Driving through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. Maldini knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Nice
compensación.
physical challenge. Goes looking wide. And that's been won straight back. Well, that has not gone well. That's an imaginative pass. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Roberto Carlos, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson.
Good effort from distance. An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very...
Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Rui Costa. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Guti. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Opts for safety. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Wilshere. Maradona. Now it's Batistuta. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Guti. Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. That's a good run down the left. Played out to the left flank. Bebeto providing an outlet on that flank. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he thumps it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's found support out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Guti. Now it's Batistuta. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rui Costa. Guti. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. And he's been shifted off it. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication. Guti really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Baresi. And it's Wilshere. Passing is crisp and sharp. Griezmann. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's a throw-in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rui Costa. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we'd like to
So your
inform
views
you
on the
now
first
that the
half?
latest travel
Yeah, it's a
information
half
is
that's had
currently
a
being
limp
displayed on the
finish
screen.
after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He is through here. Now, what about this cross? Henderson getting this one clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Guti making good progress on the right-hand side. And this is Griezmann. And that has been cut short. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. Short changes him with that pass. Pull it. Pull it. And that has not gone well. Tries from a long way out. Pings in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's had a hit! That was mighty close. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No luck with that dink over the top. Over to the left. Now it's Bebeto. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Jordan Henderson. Griezmann. He shifted it to the flank. Well read, nice interception. Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Neymar picks it up out wide. Hullet. Can he finish? It's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's another chance. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Ibrahimovic. Coming on to replace him is number 45, Osman.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Searching pass he's played there. That is good alertness. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Beckenbauer. And here's Roberto Carlos.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. He can run onto that. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Rui Costa. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's got away. Gnabry, up he goes! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So the first goal of the game. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Osimhen. He's looking wide. Can he get on the end of this? That's an imaginative pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gnabry gets a good foot in there. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
GG bro, last match I was the opponent. Yes bro.
There's the whistle.
GG.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Messi. And the counter is on. He is through here. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Knocks it into space. Kusanov kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that was nowhere near his best. And he's picked it up out wide. He's being urged to shoot. Played out towards the right wing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos. Good, strong midfield running here. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lahm. No, that's been intercepted. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And smartly reclaimed. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Davids. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's picked his way through. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scores! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and he's gone backward here. And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. And it's Roberto Carlos. They get a throw in. Roberto Carlos. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pullet. Oh, well measured. And this is Roberto Carlos. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Griezmann. Pullet. And it's Pullet. 30 minutes gone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Dink through. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pull it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great vision.
This is the time you need that pace.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. quality ball. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Griezmann! They've scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rui Costa. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Scholes. That's been cut out, well played. Baresi. David Villa. David Villa.
There will be 1
Bullet.
minute added time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar. Puskas! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Octave XD bro, thank you.
So off we go once more.
मैं पूरा comment अभी
Well, I think
नहीं
in
कर
these
पाया.
circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I
मैंने
mean,
बोला वो
you
वाला
want to get
formation
back in it
obviously
as soon as
try करूँगा.
possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Scholes.
Just give me some time.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Backward it goes. And it's Davids for Messi. Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now it's Puskas. Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Kusanov. Oh, good spread. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Puskas. And this is Roberto Carlos. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. David Villa. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Baggio gets a good foot in there. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's gone loose.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He won't be happy with that one.
Yeah,
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's been played through. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Good chance here! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Villa. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Davids. He's got tall. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's played through for him. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. And they've got rid.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
David Villa gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And this is Roberto Baggio. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Pushkash. Number 17, Rui Costa. Coming on the field, number 45.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Not the most accurate pass, and that could set him on his way. Chance for a shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hullet. Coming on to replace him is number 8,
Kukçu.
Nedved. Substitution.
Roberto Carlos. Isco looking to run onto it.
There will be 1 minute
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's being shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides...
last was I was the opponent, bro. Use 4-2-1-3. Put Carlos Alberto going through CB. Holding you back. You can use my formation. I developed it from 4-2-1-3 to 3-2-3. It's more midfield dominance, and you have to defend very carefully. OctoSD, thank you, bro. Thank you. ठीक है, मैं ट्राई करूँगा. ये भी मेरे को ट्राई करना है, देखना होगा. ठीक है. ये अभी के लिए मेरा लास्ट गेम है. उसके बाद मेरे को थोड़ा उठना है. अबे इतना मच्छर घुस गया बे. आई कुड़े इतना मच्छर.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front...
And Messi! And that certainly packed a punch. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? Robertson cuts it out, and he's lost his man here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Great defending, strong and determined. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Rui Costa. Raul. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. They get a throw in. Ball driven towards the... Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Stood up well to him there. First quarter of an hour gone. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the left flank. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neither side yet able to find the net. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's well spotted. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. A probing pass. Picked out. Eto! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Messi. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rui Costa. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! And he's taking no chances there. And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been Eto! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta is offering.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15 será sustituido por el dorsal 3.
Second period then underway. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ferdinand. Batistuta.
That's going in strongly.
Back into the middle. Gullit. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It'll be a throw-in. Eto'o. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's away. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Distributed tidily. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Great vision. There's the shot! Oh, in for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rui Costa. Neymar. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in plenty of space here. Gets his head on it! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that has not gone well. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gullit charging forward, the ball, and Gullit! Oh, Denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 10.
It's a mighty effort. Oh, it rattles the bar.
El dorsal 21.
Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Forlán, cambio de jugadores.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, that's been intercepted. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Not the most accurate pass. Now, this could be a chance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Fallen! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Osimhen. Neymar goes for a shot! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rui Costa getting this one clear.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
Stoichkov! He's missed, but not by that far.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Nicely aimed pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears here. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing.
चलो गाइस, स्ट्रीम पे जो भी नया हो थोड़ा लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना, क्योंकि प्यार दोगे तभी तो आगे बढ़ूंगा। आज के लिए स्ट्रीम इतना ही, फिर कल सुबह खेलेंगे, ठीक है? पक्का कल सुबह खेलते हैं। चलो बाय गाइस। Your mic is bad. I know bro, I know it's already broken. पैसा नहीं है भाई, पैसा नहीं है। I have no money. That's why I can't buy another mic, right? Sorry for that. Just keep love me and support me. Thank you guys. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.